Today, I'm going to talk through how to get ready to buy a house, not to actually buy the house. If you're out there saying, hey, I'll be ready next year, I'm talking to you. Because chances are 2026 isn't the first time you said it, but we'd like to make 2026 the last time you said it. So if you're sitting here thinking, I'm not ready right now, but I want to get ready, well, this is where we're at today. Please continue to watch, like, subscribe. So the problem is most people don't really know what ready looks like. They sit here and they say, when I'm ready, but they don't really know what ready looks like. And even if they know what ready looks like, they're not really 100% sure how to get there. So let's talk about the major things we look at when we're talking about getting ready to purchase. No, number one is going to be credit, obviously. So if you've got some credit problems, the first thing you need to do is get on the phone with a loan officer to talk through what's going to be out there with your credit like it is right now, or what do you need to do to your credit specifically. Most loan officers, like myself, have tools that enable them to look at your credit and simulate, if you do certain things to it, what's it going to do to the score. Now, most loan officers also have great companies they work with that will help if your situation is harder than most. For me, if you come to me, I'm going to advise you to call a credit company that I refer people over to. I don't make any money from them. All they do is fix your credit so you can come back to me and go buy a house, right? Pretty good deal. But most loan officers also should be able to walk you through you're doing it yourself, your self-help instructions. We've got that as well for you. So if you call me credit-wise and you're not sure if you're there credit-wise, one of the first things we're going to do is tell you exactly what you need to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do these things. And not just that, but how long is it going to take? Because one problem that people have is they go and do those things and then immediately call up their loan officer and realize, oh, my scores, they didn't move. They get discouraged and they wait a whole nother year and they don't get any better over that year's time, right? So what we want to do is we want to set a path, some instructions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do this, and a timeline. Is it going to take 3 months? Is it going to take 6 months? Is it going to take 12 months? How long is it going to take for you to get there? So credit is number one, and you should be calling right now. Even if you don't think your credit's good enough, you should be calling me now. We, by the way, do a soft credit pull, so you're not going to harm your credit by calling and us taking a look and putting together that plan. The important part is a plan. Now, the next thing is going to be down payment and closing costs. Not just down payment, closing costs too. There's closing costs, there's taxes, there's insurances, there could be recording fees, there could be transfer taxes, all kinds of things. There could be real estate commission, all kinds of things that you might run into. Your loan officer should be going through that and letting you know how much you're going to need to save. You might be surprised by this though, because if you are a first-time home buyer and if you are meet specific guidelines, you may qualify for one of several assistance programs, even if you don't think you need it. Some of the programs might be out there that get you a little bit of extra funds. Maybe you had saved 25 of your own and we can pay off a car or a big credit card or something that's been looming over your head and use the money from these programs to actually get you into the house and actually get you in the house with just a much, much better debt situation. So the next thing is going to be cash out of your pocket, the down payment and the closing cost. That's what you need to know to get ready. You need to know how much you're going to need. Again, it might be a lot less than you think. This weekend, I talked to several people and their total cash out of pocket was less than $5,000 that they were going to need to purchase a home. They didn't necessarily expect that. And why is that? Because we were able to get them qualified for some assistance programs that they actually thought they made too much money for, believe it or not. So the credit is number one thing you're going to be looking at. Down payment, closing costs. I'll just say, how much money do you need out of your own pocket? That's what we need to look at. That's one thing we need to do to get ready. Job history, that's one as well. A lot of people think I need to have 2 years at the same job. That is not the case. You don't need 2 years at the same exact job. There are some rules surrounding that 2-year mark that everybody talks about. There's some guidelines pertaining to utilization of overtime or bonus or commissions or variable income or anything like that. But your loan officer should be able to talk you through that. You might be 2 months away from being at your job long enough. You might not even need any more time at your job right now in order to qualify. So job is important. Timeline is then the very last thing that we need to talk about, and that is something that you should be putting together a plan right now for. Again, you call me, we get your credit, soft credit pull, doesn't impact you. We go over that. We go over how much cash you're going to need. We go over if there's any job red flags that are out there, and then we go over really important timeline. How long is it going to take? Should you expect to be back on the phone with me buying a house in 3 months or 6 months or 9 months or 12 or more? Those are the important things. So if you're thinking about buying this year, even if it's not for 3 months, even if you don't think you're ready right now, I challenge you, give me a buzz. Let's get you ready so you can actually buy in 2026. We're going to get you ready. We're going to reach back out to you at that time frame, in that timeline that we put together. We're going to connect you with a real estate agent in your local market, and we're going to help you achieve your goal of home ownership. So give us a call, subscribe. We'd love to help you in 2026 make your dream of home ownership come true. We'll talk to you soon.